myself somebody creation. There are companies that
no, you gotta have some oxygen.
We know a lot about voice lessons, but did you know that the voice lesson concept has a relevance in this Christian life? Because only those with trained voices will achieve the supernatural success that they seek. Remember, the Bible even talks about voices in Psalms 118 and 15. It discusses the voice of rejoicing and salvation, which is in the tabernacles of the righteous. We hear more about the voices in Matthew 3:17, when that voice from heaven came down from God saying, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I'm well pleased." Then don't forget, the Bible even tells us what to do with our voices, that we should be encouraging one another with songs and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in our hearts to the Lord. Yes, family, we have to have a trained voice in order to be able to be dominant and prominent in this Christian life, and there is a way to do it. In our VOICE acronym, we're going to learn, actually the VOICE acronym, the 6 key steps in order to become dominant and have our voices trained. We'll only talk about the first 3 today. That V in our VOICE acronym let us know that our voice is valued. I want you to say that out loud, family, wherever you are, that God values my voice. You see, you know when things are valued, they are protected. I don't just mean rings and watches and things along those lines, but how do you value the voice of someone you love? How do you know how much you love them? We value their voices. Remember the baby monitors? How a newborn baby comes home and is sleeping in a different room from the parents, and they put a monitor there just to make sure that that baby's voice is heard. And you know how it is with cell phone calls. We'll pick our phone up if the right person calls. Somebody else will press ignore. But if we get the right call, it's the call that we value. Did you know that God values our voices better than even we value the voices of our children and loved ones? The Bible even outlines this. In Psalms 34 and 17, we discover the righteous cry, and the Lord hears them and delivers them out of all their troubles. Yes, my friends and neighbors, we are the righteousness of God, family. God values our voice. Remember in Psalms chapter 91, verse 15, God even says to us these words. He says, when we call upon him, he'll answer. He will be with us in trouble. He will deliver us and honor us. He values our voice so much that in Isaiah chapter 65, verse 24, he even tells us that before we call on him, he'll already have the answer. God values our voice. So one training of our voice is to know that our voices are valued.